You know, it's that time of the year again for those of you that are on Medicare or you qualify for Medicare to try to make your decisions. Well, if you don't know what decision to make, this is the gentleman that will help you make it, Gary Smith of the Gary Smith Agency. Always a pleasure to come talk to you.
Absolutely, and thank you for coming into my office.
Definitely. I mean, because now I'm at that age.
Yes, you are.
I hit that age this past year, and any questions that I've ever had, I call Gary, and he is more than happy to help me out and kind of guide me along. So tell us about that now. This is the time people have to start making decisions.
That's it. This is what we call the end of the year open enrollment, or AEP, annual enrollment period. People refer to it as different things. We just like to refer to it as that end of the year open enrollment period. And basically, anyone who's on Medicare, this is your time to make a change. But what can you change is the question, right? What can you do? Well, this is your time to change your drug plan or change your Medicare Advantage plan. And when you're looking at the Medicare Advantage plans, it may be time to get an Advantage plan. So someone may have a supplement and you're paying $200, $300, $400, $500 a month. I just met with a couple. They were paying $8,000 a year between the two of them for their supplements. Yeah, they need to be looking at an Advantage plan. And so this is their time to do that, because if they wait until January or February, it's too late. The time frame is over. You know, they have they've missed their window. So yeah, now the other issue I like to stress during this time for you people is that this is not the time to change your supplements. You don't have to do that right now. Like our phones are ringing right now.
The phone's ringing now. What do I do, Gary? What do I do?
Nothing we can do about that. So yeah, this time of year our phones are ringing off the hook, people with questions and things of that nature. So yeah, we're glad that you're coming over here to let us get a message out. So
educate people on what is out there for them.
What you can and what you can't do.
Okay.
But yeah, but for those people who have a high-paying supplement, yeah, this is your window to take out a plan. Come in here and take a look at your options. There's no reason for you to keep paying $5,000, $7,000, $8,000 a year in premium when there's so many plans out here for $20 or less, zero premiums. I mean, there's just a lot of options out there for people to take a look at. And so we definitely encourage everyone to reach out to us or reach out to your agent and inquire about, hey, what's available for me and my options here? Because you can definitely save a lot of money.
Now, like, you know, I turned 66 this year, and but I waited till this year to add Medicare, which I have insurance through the TV station.
That's right.
So you know, I called Gary and said, should I go ahead and just add Medicare? And he said, yes. You know, you don't have to add the other types.
Right. Don't have to add the B.
The B, don't have to do that right now or anything like that. But it's a good idea to do that. So there are some instances where it is good to just go ahead and just add Medicare.
Yeah, your A is free, get into Medicare, and your B you pay for. The government had to have some way of starting Medicare. So they said, we're going to give A to you for free, but we'll use the B to start it or not start it. You don't need it because you're working full-time with health insurance. But at some point in time, you're going to retire, you're going to slow down, you'll come off the
I don't see that coming anytime soon.
It may not come anytime soon. I mean, we're all, what is the 70s now, the new 50?
I know,
So we're all going to keep working. But at some point in time, you'll come off the group, you'll take out your Medicare, then you'll go enroll in either a supplement or an Advantage plan. And then this time of year will start to mean a lot more to you.
Right.
This October 15th through December 7th.
And now this is, as you said, and this is with other insurance companies, other companies, they may have a regular insurance plan that they may have you make these decisions for too. But especially if you're going to do with Medicare,
that's right,
or anything like that, your supplements, your Medicare Advantage, and all that. You really need to come in and sit down and talk with you and see what is available to them.
What's available to them?
Because there's so many different choices.
There is. We have this year. Every year we've been picking new plans. As you and I've been, the Gulf Coast has been picking up these plans. Last year we picked up United Healthcare. This year the Gulf Coast has Blue Cross Blue Shield. So the amount of choices that the consumer has on the Gulf Coast has gone from 2 to over 9. So that's a huge difference.
Really? That's big.
So yeah, and of course, co-pays are coming down, max out of pockets are coming down. So again, competition is good, as we all know.
So what are what else is new that we need to know about?
Well, we want to address the TRICARE folks that are out there, and those who know you're retired military. And we get a lot of phone calls, getting a lot of phone calls this week because they're confused. They've seen all the commercials, all the free benefits that you deserve, and they're thinking they're getting left out. And so for you on TRICARE, please listen to me on this. You do not need a Medicare Advantage plan. Okay, it is going to mess up your TRICARE. And we all know if you mess up your TRICARE, you don't get your TRICARE back.
Right.
I mean, you earned your TRICARE via your service to this country for over 20 years. It provides them with 100% coverage for doctor and hospital. So why in the world do they need to be picking up something else? I tell them all the time, if you need if you need a gym membership or you need dental coverage, well, your benefits are worth about $250 a month out here in civilian world. Go buy your gym membership from Planet Fitness for $10. Don't sign up for a Medicare Advantage plan just to get the free gym membership and then ruin your TRICARE. That's exactly what it's going to do. It's going to create you more pain, more hassle, more headache, and it's a possibility you could even lose it. And if you lose it, you never get it back. So I tell them to stay away from it.
Yeah. It is something that, again, if you're military, retired, you definitely want to get instructed on as far as what you should do, what you shouldn't do, because as you said, you mess it up, it's gone.
It's gone.
That's it.
And that's in the book.
Yeah.
So there's nothing in that book that says they're going to coordinate with an Advantage plan, how the claims are going to get paid. Everybody that does it regrets it. So I really want to encourage the listening audience to not enroll in an Advantage plan if you have TRICARE.
Okay. And there are so many different decisions that have to be made. People get a little bit confused with this time of the year, and especially if you're getting Medicare for the very first time.
Absolutely.
If you're not with a full-time job like I am, that I don't need the Medicare B or anything like that. But from what I understand, if something was to happen to me, I ended up in the hospital, Medicare pays for it.
Medicare will pay because you have A.
Because I have A.
And it
exactly.
will pay.
That's why I went in.
And A is free, so get it. So there's nothing wrong with getting A for those people who are working.
Now, we've got like about 30 seconds left, so if anybody wants information, the number is on your screen. What you need to do is give Gary a call. His office is over here in Pascagoula.
That's correct.
And they'd be more than happy to come out and help you out, talk to you about what is available to you, and it's going to be different with everybody that that signs up with different ages.
Everybody's different, and everybody's needs are different because of their health situation, their traveling situation. So give us a call. We'd love to help you, answer your questions, look up your doctors, look up your drugs, and see if there's a plan that might help you.
Definitely. Gary, always a pleasure.
And I appreciate your comment.
If you need some help, give them a call here at the Gary Smith Agency.